the production like publicity fund, the publicity fund that's not adequate enough, and you have only 1 week's time to do the publicity, and this much fund is available. Many such, mostly what happens is like production publicity fund, the planning issues recently. Of course, independent producers cash transactions. It's like too much of complications is what happens in the production department, different hierarchies and things like that, which makes things complicated, and unintentionally also it affects the creativity of the director, is what I came to know through the interactions with the people. Control, and moreover, publicity there is a question that comes after that, but that I'll keep that for next. You have taken these films abroad, and you have a festival plans, which even ഇപ്പോൾ റീസെന്റ് നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ കുറച്ച് ഡയറക്ടേഴ്സ് നല്ല ഫിലിംസ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയിട്ട് ഫിലിംസ് ഫെസ്റ്റിവലിന് വിടാത്ത സിറ്റുവേഷൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുള്ള നമ്മൾ അറിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു റീസെന്റ്, ബിക്കോസ് ഓഫ് ഡിഫറെന്റ് ഇന്റർണൽ പൊളിറ്റിക്സ് ഓ വാട്ടോ. ഇത്തരം പ്ലാൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. സോ ദർ ഇസ് എ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് സ്ട്രാറ്റജി ഫോർ പ്രസന്റിങ് ഇറ്റ് ടു ദ ഓഡിയൻസ് ത്രൂ ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽസ് ആൻഡ് അതർവൈസ് ത്രൂ ദ മൂവി ഹാൾസ്. അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് അതിന്റെ ഒരു പ്ലാനിങ്?
നമ്മളൊരു പ്രോജക്റ്റ് തുടങ്ങുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് what we do is we will have the director or whoever that we will sit together and നമ്മളൊരു comprehensive budget ആണ് ഉണ്ടാക്കും. So ഞങ്ങളുടെ struggle we started because there is something that we started also. I'll tell you later about it. Because budget ഉണ്ടാക്കുമ്പോൾ we don't say that okay, normally നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന budget എന്താണ്, ഒരു detail തരും, this is the thing, and this is what the expense is going to be for the making of this movie. What we try to do is that no, we wanted everything together till we release the movie. What is going to be the budget? And that is how, so that we know this is the budget of the movie, and this is what the expense is going to be, and that is how we have to look at it. Because ee problem engine varne na marketing na idillada, because you have not planned for it earlier. The moment you know what kind of movie this is and what is the marketing effort you have to put right from the beginning, you're very clear what you're getting into. Appa pinna adu kayinittu pinna question illa, then you have to reserve for this. That is what it is, and that is how we start our projects also. So for both the movies, we had that thing in mind that okay, this is what is going to be, and we have approached it. So now when the marketing time comes, we have the funds to, we know what marketing we need to do, and we know what is our investment to be done in this, and which we have been doing. The only thing that we have been getting എന്തിനാണ് ഇത്ര മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ചെയ്യണേ എന്നുള്ളത് നമ്മൾ അത് അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുമില്ല, ബിക്കോസ് ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് വെരി ഓർഗാനിക്. കാരണം 2 മൂവീസ് ഓർഗാനിക്കലി ആണ് ഇത്രം കവറേജും സാധനങ്ങളും കിട്ടിയത്.
വേണ്ട, എല്ലാത്തിനും പുള്ളിനെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടിക്കണ്ട, ഇത് ഞങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തോളാം. ബന്ധുക്കളാണെങ്കിലും അവസാനം എല്ലാം കഴിയുമ്പോൾ.
താങ്ക് യു സോണി, എനിക്ക് എന്നാ പറയേണ്ടതെന്ന് അറിയാമെന്നില്ല.
നമ്മുടെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ ഒരാൾക്കൊരാവശ്യം വരുന്നു, നമ്മൾ കൂടെ നിൽക്കും, അത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ.
No wonder people believe that this rock deserves a legend.
And regarding the second question, that is how do we take it to the festivals? So I was talking to somebody yesterday that these all comes with our first, second short films experiences. അങ്ങനെയാണ്. And രണ്ട് ഡയറക്ടേഴ്സും, ഡോൺ ആയാലും പ്രസന്ന ആയാലും, ഡോൺ has a very good presence in the festival circuit. He is very well recognized among and valued in that sense. Prasanna, he's a veteran, so he has a very good connects with the festival. They look forward for his movies. So angana vechu nokuma, we were very lucky to have them, and it was an easier path for us in that direction. But there are a lot of learnings that we had. That is, when you are planning for festivals, നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെയാ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ഡ്യൂറിങ് ദ മൂവീസ് പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യുന്നത്, അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽസിനും വേണ്ടി പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യണം. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വെൻ വി ആർ സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് ദ ഷൂട്ട്, ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽ പ്ലാനിങ് ഷുഡ് ഗോ പാരലൽ വിത്ത് ഇറ്റ്. കാരണം നമ്മൾക്ക് ഒരു ഐഡിയ വേണം എങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഏത് ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽസിനെയാണ് ടാർഗറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ഡിപ്പെൻഡിങ് അപ്പോൺ the movie, you have a fairly good, you should have your research done on what kind of festivals you should be trying to apply. And there are A, B, and C. But then first you apply the big five, then you go for the B, then you go for the C. B and C definitely, but cracking that big five is something which you. And then you do a calculated thing that, okay, should I wait, because all festivals timing different ആണ്. So it doesn't come in that sequence. ഞാൻ പറയുന്ന സീക്വൻസിലല്ല വരുന്നത്. So you decide like how you want to pace it, how you want to position it. And അങ്ങനെയാണ് ആ ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽസിന് അപ്ലൈ. It doesn't matter even if it is a small or big. Being there in the festival, doing that round is very important. കാരണം it gives a different traction to the film. Your film gets noticed. അതാണ് നമുക്ക് ആവശ്യം. So അങ്ങനെ ആ ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽസിന്റെ ഇതിലേക്ക് പോകും. To the second thing, to the third question of theatrical distribution, yes, that's the plan. Because ഒരു സാധനം ഞങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കിയത് is that films, though I wouldn't like to call independent and commercial movie, I think cinema is cinema. Everything should come under that name, because it is an art form. Each director has different ways of narrating a story. And but then what you're watching is cinema. Each film has a different kind of audience. Somebody likes like their tastes are different. It's like your clothes, or your food, your palates are different. But you don't say the food is not food, you call this is my commercial food, or this is my so same way. So our palate difference മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ എന്നാണ് I believe. So what we have seen is when നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂഷനിൽ പോകുമ്പോൾ the distributors are very reluctant. Reason because they feel that this is not going to fail. ഇത് അങ്ങനത്തെ പടയല്ലേ എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ we understood the challenge there. Like the directors don't get an opportunity to display their movie, or at least give that opportunity to put it there on a big screen and test it out. നല്ലൊരു സംഭവം. So we were very lucky that Century came on board and said that last week Century came on board and said, Kochman Chetan said that we are going to distribute your movie, both the movies. So angana ellarum, they are not lucky. We do understand that part. So what we did was, we are planning to do is, as Newton Cinema, we are planning to curate movies, which is like നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ we went to Mami, we went to Busan, Diff, and now even IFFK. എന്തോരം movies ഉണ്ട് which has a potential. We can show it in the big screen. ആ മൂവീസ് നമുക്ക് ക്യൂറേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് എല്ലാ മാസം ഒരു 2-3 movies as every month we curate and we distribute those movies in theaters. Another. So I do understand the challenge of that. That is one feedback that we got was audience ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, ആരും വരില്ല കാണാൻ ഈ മൂവീസ് ഒന്നും. Agreed. But നമ്മൾ അത് why audiences are not there is a question that we should ask ourselves, is because we are not even putting it there to even tell the audience that this movie is there. Eventually create our audience, which might not happen overnight. It might take 2 years, it might take 3 years, or it might happen even after 1 year. But create our audience, because there are people who are looking for, I personally, IFFK there are so many movies which I wanted to watch. But if I know it is playing in a theater, I will definitely go and watch. I know that might not be for most of the cases, but then put it there, hold the movie for a week. If audience come, it works. If it doesn't work, pull it out. But at least the producer and the filmmaker gets an opportunity to test out the movie there and see if the audiences want to watch that. And even if it is a few number, I think it is a good number to start with, and and once that pattern is set, then audience, then the people know that okay, എനിക്ക് ഈ മൂവി വരും and we can watch it എന്നുള്ളൊരു സംഭവമാണ് we are trying. Yes, I know there are challenges, but then this is just a first step that as Newton we wanted to do so that ഈ ഒരു opportunity we can give it to the producer in a very controlled manner. So the marketing, ഇപ്പൊ ഞങ്ങൾ ഫാമിലിക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ആയിരിക്കില്ല പാരഡൈസിന് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. So we don't have to follow a template of marketing. We don't have to spend a lot of, we are in a digital era where we can maximize that opportunity in a very controlled manner, where the producer doesn't have to spend a lot. In a very controlled manner, he can do and test it out the film and see if it is working. There would be maybe from 10, one film might work good. Let it work, and let us. Why would we lose that opportunity by saying that okay, these kind of movies doesn't work, kind of a thing.
When you produce a aesthetic value film, how will you ensure that you get the money back?